have that.
Why?
I have 14,000 kills.
Yeah, but it's ranked.
Yeah. I have like 20 something thousand kills overall, but on ranked I've got like 14,000. I was a badass at Gears of War 1. I used to be absolutely fantastic
I
at Gears
remember,
of War 1.
I hardly played that game, but I remember,
I was fantastic at Gears of War 1, but I thought Gears of War 2 was shocking.
I reckon it's like, the multiplayer didn't get better.
I think the controls got really bad.
Even for single player.
Because in Gears of War 2, you were so slow, and in Gears of War 1 you were really fast. In Gears of War 1, everything was like quick paced, and in Gears of War 2 it was all like you're stuck in jam, and it's like, this is shocking.
I remember I was playing on, do you know Canal?
Canal?
Is it called Canal or River? No, it's Canal, isn't it?
What's
yeah,
it?
It's Canal. Canals. The map Canals on Gears of War 1.
Oh, Canals, yeah. I thought you were talking about a game. Yeah, Canals.
I was sitting on there and I got the boom shot.
That's an amazing map, that
And
is.
someone was sitting on the other side of the map, and I just went, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot. Blow him up, and I was sitting
Do you
there.
know what happened? Oh my god, Gears of War 1, I had the most amazing game of my life. Well, not amazing moment, one of the most amazing moments of my life. It was back in the days where lag was really bad. Where lag was just something that everybody had. I joined this game on Subway on Gears of War 1, and it was just like lagging to an unbelievable extent. I picked up the boom shot from the middle, and their entire team was at the sniper. I went up, fired off one shot, it lagged so much it just went right over them. I was like, shit. I somehow got an active reload. I just fired it off randomly, got all four of them with one shot, and I was like, I didn't have my mic in, but I was like screaming at the TV, going,
What
"Go
happened
on!"
to me when I was screaming?
But I could hear the other team going, "What the fuck?"
What happened to us the other day when I was going mental?
What?
And you were like, why was that not recorded?
I don't know. Me and Jamie finally completed Gears of War 3 on Insane
I know,
by cheating.
by cheating, yeah. Doing casual.
One of us did. We were both doing it on Insane, and we were getting so hard. It's so hard. And I was just like, we were just like, one of us do it on casual, the other one do it on Insane. And it's like, we did that, and it's like, thank fuck for that. We don't have to do it again. But if we want to get all the achievements, there's one way. You have to do every chapter with 4 people on arcade.
I know. I don't think I've got it, you know. I don't actually think I've got the arcade achievement yet.
I haven't even got the achievement for doing it with 4 people.
I did it with Jamie and Josh.
I've done chapter 3. I've done act 3 with 4 people. Everything else is like with either on my own with 2 people or with 3 people. Or I've done like although I've done like a couple of missions with 4 people. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to do it all. I'm like, no, I can't be honest.
What annoys me more than anything is fucking 3G achievements.
Oh, what, like, no, like, small,
Uneven,
or
yeah.
like 7G achievements and shit like that.
This is like, no.
I hate those achievements which not only take the piss to get, but insult you when you do it as well. I've not got it, but there's an achievement on Unreal Tournament 3 called Get a Life. And it is literally I think it's like get 250 kills or get 500 kills in one day on 50 different days.
No.
It's... I literally, the achievement is like, yeah, but then you realise even the achievement is telling you to fuck off, get outside, do something.
Yes!
I got it! And then the achievement pops up, fuck off.
Fuck it, I'm gonna jump out the window.
Get a girlfriend.
Just fucking hop out the window and just end it all.
You'd literally just go deeper. Cut yourself.
Oh.
Cut deeper, go beyond, please.
GG.
Naruto Uzumaki. I'm not too sure what I think of the art style of this game.
It's fucking pissing me off the way the lines don't link up. Like the way his pockets are just fucking like waving. Waving at me and like, hey!
What, like the draw distance is like 440?
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
The fact is, there's a couple of people in this game that like their powers don't make sense, because there's one girl called Eno. She works at a flower store, but her like jutsu, her ability is like mind control. She can transfer her consciousness to another person and control their body. But that wouldn't work well in a game like this, would it? So it's like you do it and then you could just probably like kill yourself and win. But like when Eno transfers, whatever happens to her body, whatever happens to like that person's body also happens to her body. So if she kills herself in the other person's body, she kills herself as well. So they both die. Whereas like for this game, that would be like totally shit. So in the game, she's got this ability where she throws flowers and they explode, and it's like that's not even how it works. But I don't really care. It's like nobody goes as her anyway because she's proper shit.
Oh my god.
She's also like a massive emo. Because she's got her hair...
What, flowers?
Her
Here,
hair.
take me bouquet. It's
No,
black.
No, she looks like a proper emo because she's got like bright blonde hair, so she's like a scene kid.
Yeah.
But she's like, her hair covers like half her face, like a proper emo. This is the only thing I'm not too sure about this game. It's like free roam, but it's not done very well.
I fucking hate that. I just rather just do fucking missions, to be honest.
That's what Generations did. Generations was just like a fight, then a cutscene, then a fight, then a cutscene, fight, cutscene. I don't care.
What they sign up because
They have to work. Well, if you look around, the entire town has just been destroyed. You and your fucking Toblerone.
I know.
Sponsored by Toblerone.
Yeah.
Not really.
Definitely not a plug.
Would you love Toblerones as our sponsor? Because I would just get like free Toblerones.
Just like having a picture of a Toblerone in the corner video. Definitely not product placement, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, what am I meant to do? Break chart and get.
See, the thing is, what we could do now is people who don't even know if we're taking the piss or not. So we just put like a picture of Toblerone in the corner, and they'll all think we're actually being sponsored by Toblerone.
If they turn the sound down for the next 10 seconds, yeah. Why are you being so like? Alright, if you want to know what's going on right now, he's trying to open this Toblerone in the most sensitive way possible. He's just like he's lightly tearing the foil. Fucking terrible you are. I'm not talking to anyone, I'm just gonna fucking do all the missions and shit. Achieved! I built a birdhouse.
What?
Oh my god. Playing this game makes me want to eat ramen. Because that's all Naruto talks about. See, go get some ramen.
What is ramen?
It's like noodles, but like it's got a lot more stuff in it. It looks delicious. I'm just fucking. Jamie had a massive go at me the other day.
What?
When we were in the park, I was throwing grass at him and he was going, I've got hay fever, fuck off.
When's the other day? When we were out?
When we were in the park.
102.
Yeah. And he, I was just like tearing up grass and putting it on his shoe and like throwing it at him. And he was going blessing him, he going, oh fucking hay fever, piss off.
What's that, J Mom? Allergies.
Even though you may not have noticed, but I have hay fever as well.
No.
That's why I sound kind of bummed up. I had a fantastic. What did you do? You went to that party yesterday, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what I did?
What did you do?
I walked about 8 miles, got home, and then my dad was just in the garden lounging out. Like, he was just sitting there in the sun, just having some wine, and I was like, "Alright, Dad, what are you doing?" And we just sat there talking about music for like an hour, and it was like, just like chillaxing, talking about old 90s and 80s music.
What, ABBA, yeah?
ABBA. No, not ABBA. Although, what did he put on? I can't remember. Like, he was putting on all like, like jazz music and stuff like that. Because according to I take after my dad more than I thought I did. He likes every type of music apart from like dance music and stuff like that. That's the same with me. I like every type of music apart from like dance music. I do apologise if I'm not letting you listen to all the voices, but oh, by the way, the fucking lip syncing in this game is absolutely shocking. I'm pretty sure the lips are all for the Japanese dub, and they've not changed it for the English dub. When you watch the character talk, their mouth will move for a few seconds after the sounds happen. It's like...
So it's like the reverse Japanese dub. We reckon they've done that on purpose to piss us off. Because we do it to them all the time and they go, honey, and the voice just goes like this for a little bit. And then finishes.
Their mouth just goes, wah, wah, wah. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I was just talking about hobbies. Like, I was saying, like, my favourite like genre of music is like the old school 90s like alternative rock. You know, like Bare Naked Ladies, Smash Mouth, stuff like that. And I put All Star on, and I put All Star 1 week on, and he recognised both of them. I was like, yeah, because it's good music.
Anyway, back onto the subject of hay fever. No, I think Jamie has a proper bad hay fever.
So do I. We're sitting here, and I can feel my nose getting... Because basically what hay fever does is, when pollen goes up your nose, the inside of your nostrils inflate. And it's not like phlegm or snot like some people think. It's like, oh, just blow your nose, it's fine. What happens is your nose actually inflates, and you just can't breathe through it.
That's fucking shit. Well, anyway, I remember when Jamie got it, little lad. And for a whole week of school, he came in with pink eye.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone said, Jamie, mate, you've got to stop your mum from shitting on your pillow.
That's fantastic. I remember, same day as Michael Jackson died, I went to see Russell Howard in Manchester.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic night. That guy is hilarious. Although the bad thing is, I stank. Because we had missed our original bus. No, we had missed our original train, so we had to get the next one. So we had to run from the train station to get a taxi, and then we had to run from where the taxi dropped us off to the theatre, because there was loads of traffic, so we just thought, mate, we'll get out and run the rest of the way. So we paid him, ran, and by the time I got there, we didn't actually know where we were seated. We had tickets, but it had already, like, started. Yeah. So we couldn't see all the row numbers or anything, and we were just like, fuck it, just guess. Just guess where we're meant to be seated. And I sat next to this guy, and I could tell I'm proper sweaty. I stink. And then, but we were having a good time, we had a laugh, and then afterwards, as we walked out, I said, Alex, do I smell? Or he said, like, yeah, you do actually stink a bit. And I was like, I feel sorry for the guy next to me.
GG.
Well, I was like, oh well, whatever, it's finished. But then we were on the train back, and everyone was saying, Michael Jackson's died. And I was like tilting my head up to the sky, because my right eye was just watering. No, not my right eye, my left eye was just watering, and it was just like streaming down my face. And my mate looked at me, he knew it was hay fever, but he was like, I know you said about Michael Jackson being dead. but you're gonna have to calm down a bit. And I looked at him, I just told him to fuck off. It's like, mate, I don't care if that kiddie fiddler's dead.
Fuck's sake. Fucking hell, Sam. Was there actually any proof to that? Or was it just a bad rumour folding to his death?
People aren't too sure because he got taken to court a couple of times, but he was found not guilty, and the kids said that they lied. But at the same time, he was really weird when it came to like being around kids and stuff. He could have just been like a real child at heart. Like I'm not saying he is a kiddie fiddler, but he doesn't paint himself a good picture when all he wanted to hang around with was like children. It was a bit weird. Are you ready to beat the shit out of Yamato?
Why is he fighting you?
Because, do you know about Sasuke?
No.
Like, Naruto and Sasuke are, like, best friends, but Sasuke went off to, like, he went off to try to kill his brother, and now he's trying to avenge him because he found out the truth. And Naruto, throughout, like, the entire story, Naruto's been trying to get him back. And, every time he finds out about Sasuke, he goes to try and chase after him, and people are trying to stop him because it's like you're only going to get hurt. Because at this point in time, actually no, at this point in time, like, they're quite level at how powerful they are. What, you just feel sorry for the little guy, don't you?
No, it's a dickhead.
It's my dickhead.
Oh! Had you off there, didn't he?
Oh, mate, can't help it. You're going to kick his ass, aren't you?
Oh my god, why is there so many of you?
He can clone himself.
Was that his jutsu?
Yeah, it's quite a few people have got it, which is really weird because it's called the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and it's a forbidden technique. Yeah. And like everyone knows it.
Right, on to it. Fuck's sake. It's pissing me off. Every time I walk, it just jiggles and it hurts. Calm down. Sorry.
What?
I'm just fucking jingling and shit. Fuck's sake.
Right, yeah, as I was saying, it's basically called the Shadow Clone Jutsu, but it's a forbidden technique, but everyone knows it, and everyone uses it, and it's like, if it's a forbidden technique, why does everyone know it and use it?
You're just being a little rebel. Fuck's he playing at? Fucking Nan just brings me downstairs and goes, Rimbles asking, do you want to get to this garden fair? No?
Garden fair?
Yeah, some shit.
But if I went to a garden fair, I think I'd die.
Hay fever.
Yeah. It will, mate. I mean, it doesn't take down that house, like, but, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry about that, Captain Yamato. I'm gonna go talk to Donzo.
What is going on downstairs?
Who knows?
Are you done with being interrupted?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I was afraid this would happen.
Kakashi-sensei.
Do something about him, would you? He won't listen to a word I say.
I knew you wouldn't back down when it came to Sasuke, but honestly,
If you don't do something,
If this was gonna happen, we're just gonna be silent during cutscenes though.
that may be
The
true.
look on your face.
But Danzo
Are you like genuinely watching it?
He's gone to the
I'm generally trying to read it, yeah, what's going on?
Alright.
summit.
What are we saying?
5
And then I was just wondering because the look on your face was just like pure. Like, huh?
What the fuck? Who's this Sasuke bloke? Fucking dickhead.
Sasuke.
Yeah.
Basically, at the very start of it, like Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, the girl that Naruto fancies, all get teamed up in something in Team 7,
Mm.
and that's Sasuke right there.
Massive one.
No, the black haired one.
Alright.
Fucking. That's a. He kicks Sasuke's ass, that guy right there. He fucking destroys him.
Go over to the Akatsuki.
Yeah, basically, they all get put in T7 and Naruto and Sasuke become rivals. And but Sasuke's brother killed all the Uchiha clan, and nobody knows why. And then he fled. He looked at Sasuke and said, "You're too weak to kill," basically. Like, I would feel bad killing you. So then he just flees the Hidden Leaf and just leaves Sasuke to, like, get stronger. And Sasuke basically leaves to get stronger so he can kill his brother. And ever since then, Naruto's been trying to bring him back to the Hidden Leaf.
Why?
Because he's best friend. Because they're best friends.
Are they rivals?
Yeah, but they become best friends because they're rivals.
Shit, that. It's pep the hood. Why the fuck's that guy got with mask over his head? Where the fuck's his eyes?
That's the other side of it. The other side of his face is. See, there you go.
Why is it
There's
called one
generally an episode. There's an episode. It's a filler episode, but it's a funny filler episode where they actually try and unmask him. And he goes to, like, they take him to Ishiraku Ramen to you know, like, buy some ramen. And as he's pulling down his mask, like, loads of people walk in front of them and they can't see it. And then by the time the people pass, he just goes, he pulls it back and goes, "That was delicious, thank you." And then it looks to the shop clerks, because they get to see the faces because their view wasn't interrupted. And you look back and the girl's like, "Oh my god, he was so beautiful," and the guy's just like standing there like, "Wow, that was a good looking guy." And then you look back at Kakashi and go, "You had me off right there." I think it's funny, and yet the filler episodes are funny, and the story episodes are very dramatic. I think it's a good show. But I've caught up to it now, like I caught up to it, and I'm just waiting every week for it, and it's like, Naruto, in my opinion, is not good enough to, like, wait every week for the new episode. It's not like Game of Thrones where I'm constantly waiting for the next episode. That episode, oh my god.
Episode 9.
A red wedding, oh my word.
I was proper peeved off. Because you just, like, you think, right, yeah, that's gonna happen, but it just, like, someone just goes, "Fuck off." No,
Did not think that was going to happen. I knew someone was going to die, but I was hoping that it wasn't him.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't them.
I know.
How the girl dies is horrific. The first one to die, just. But the fucking the moment now she dies is so funny. Like she's got that girl that just like goes no, kills her, and then she gets killed. Like everything else was like, "Oh my god, no!" And then when she dies, it was just fucking hilarious. Oh,
It probably pissed me off though, because it's like fucking block.
See, the whole thing is like
stopped the whole
I
thing,
want
though.
to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what-
yeah. It's just like stopped. Oh, it's horrible.
Well, it stopped after it happened.
No, it's like stopped. What's like you're expecting everything to come together in that episode, and it just all falls apart instead.
That was an overreaction. Though, to be fair.
Yeah, no. That is it. Funny though.
Like they just turned to me and said, "Why?" and just goes, "YOLO."
Too much swag for you. Lights up a blunt and just sits there.
You got nothing on me, son. I just knocked the table. Oops.
Changed his mask.
Well, you know when I was fighting him at the start?
Hmm.
That was 15 years ago.
So his age is determined by his mask, yeah.
Not too sure. I don't want to spoil it. Because you find out why he was there, but he's a freaky.
He's fucking horrible, is he?
Zetsu's a twat. He's literally like his ability is just to clone himself. Like that's not the original Zetsu. Like the original Zetsu's got like one half of him is like white and the other half of him is like black. And he can like clone himself. Like that's the white part. Because it's white Zetsu. But he's terrible. That's the thing, there's a part of this game where you literally just go against a load of Zetsus and they are so incredibly easy to kill. It's just a waste of time. I mean, I think I went against about 100 of them and I never got hit. They're part of
That is
shit.
some 420 euro swag there.
Would you like me to introduce you to these? Well, there's Sasuke, that's who we play as.
Huh.
The orange haired guy is Bipolar Jugo.
Bipolar Jugo.
That's his nickname. Because, like, he'll be, like, really nice. Like, that. Like when they first introduce you to him, he is, like, walking through the countryside, like, birds tweeting around him, and then he goes and hides in this cave, and he turns into a monster. Like a puppy tries to follow him in the cave, and he throws a rock at him, telling him to get out, and then someone called Kimimaro walks in, and tells him that he can control him, and he turns into a right monster. Like his fist turns into this huge thing, and he goes to punch him. And you know when I told you, like Kimimaro, the one with the bows, like he rips out his spine and wraps it around him. Like he's that guy. He just like stops him dead. It's like, imagine that being able to pull out your spine. It'd be horrid.
It's actually that. I just love the way they just like don't even move their arms.
They're just kind of like. Have you ever tried
Like
running
chickens.
like that? Have you ever tried running like that?
No.
It's so unbelievably uncomfortable. Because basically you've got to turn your arms into like dead weight. And just like. Ooh.
Show yourselves. We know you're there.
Is this who Sasuke was fighting before?
This is the Raikage. No, the guy that Sasuke was fighting before was his brother. Like there's the Raikage and then there's Killer Bee, who is his brother.
Alright.
Like Naruto's got the 9 tails inside of him, Killer Bee's got the 8 tails inside of him. And if you want to know what's happened to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tails people, they're all dead.
Why?
Because they got killed. Because you know the Akatsuki?
No.
You've seen them though, haven't you?
No.
That thing before that said like the Akatsuki thing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're all the Akatsuki. They were gathering all the beasts to like try and air quotes bring peace to the world by destroying it. They were like making I can't quite recollect why, but they collect all the tail beasts. And there's a guy who's got this ability called Almighty Push, where he makes like a you know, like a Jedi Force like thing. Like he makes a sphere around him and no one can get to him, and he puts 7 tail beasts into himself at once. The power of 7 tail beasts.